baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now? Now here is Brenton Doyle. Just off the outside edge. And away we go here in Milwaukee.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one popped up right side. Hoskins makes the catch. One away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball one.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Come on, Freddie.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. To the right side, and that's just foul.
Let's go, Brewers. Ball low.
This one in the dirt. The 2-1. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Here's Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's Bryant now. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's 0-1.
Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. One run across. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And that one hammered way back there. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So runner at second, 2 down. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Pitches in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And that's way high. 2-1.
2-1.
Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball. We got a full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 16.
Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1-2.
Jones, the lead runner at second. Estrada on at first with 2 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 3, and the Brewers coming to bat. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the mound today, German Marquez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And out number 1 on the grab. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at-bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Christian Yelich stands in now and watches strike one. One out, bases empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. And the next pitch is way outside. That one missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stallings makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at American Family Field, top of the second. So in now for Colorado, Jacob Stallings. Peralta back to work. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swings through that one for strike one. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Frelick hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. He popped out his first time.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And that's downstairs.
1-1 strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one 95 to finish him off.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
And here is Ezekiel Tovar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are
0-2.
looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 1 left for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hilliard squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Sal.
Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. And that one lifted in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Reese.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Brewers, Rhys Hoskins.
Fell off to a great start.
Ball,
He's
that's
really
it.
cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is
ball.
downstairs.
2-1.
Just
That missed. That's
missed.
the ball.
And that is out of play. And that's too high, and it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
The batter now, Oliver Dunn.
Yeehaw!
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail in this one 3-0. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already
No
scored.
ball,
On top
2
of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next one
That's the ball.
misses, and the count is 1-2.
ball, 2
And that
strikes.
pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Headed towards the corner, and
That's
that
foul.
is a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Ripped to short. Zips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here is Chris Bryant. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
1-0.
And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit. So digging in, Nolan Jones doubled his first time up. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Thairo Estrada getting ready to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fought off foul. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Tyler Alexander takes over on the mound.
33.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So one out, nobody on. Sam Hilliard digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there at the knees. Hilliard in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Swung on, belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he's got a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second with one away. Jacob Stallings now. There's the strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires over to Hoskins. They get the out on Stallings.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle will hit next. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. Way out front for strike two.
1 and 2.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Grounds one to short. Ortiz fires across the diamond. They limit the damage here. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Jones makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bryce Terang, batting with one down, takes a strike. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Man at second. Right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Struck out swinging his first time. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Jones pulls that one down, and that's the inning. Brewers strand one, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ryan McMahon. There's a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next pitch is downstairs.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And it's caught for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Chourio sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Michael
2 outs,
Toglia.
base is empty. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
1-1.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rockies 6 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. In there at the knees.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Hit on the ground to short. Tovar throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
That was pretty nasty. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Flight to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is down low. Fastball for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still find themselves down 6-0. New inning getting started. Here's Bryant now.
Hitter, Chris Bryant.
Alexander back to work. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Nolan Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Rockies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip to second, onto Hoskins. Double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Booth. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Estrada in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mitchell under it. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Hoskins. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Brewers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. Estrada puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Oliver.
And stepping in is the speedy Oliver Dunn. He's 0 for 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joseph.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Fly to left his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Doyle. Long run into the gap. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Top 6. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Ryan Hudson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ashby also throwing. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's a little bit low.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Stallings in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brendan Doyle. 0 for 3 in this one. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Doyle, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Oh.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. And a 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now here is Ryan McMahon. Up the middle. Terang sends it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 6 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. This is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
There's a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Doyle grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice,
Now
these
batting,
outfielders
the right
get about
fielder,
10
Jackson.
minutes of balls in the gaps.
There
They
we
practice
go.
this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Not
1
even
ball, no
close
strike.
there. Ball 1. The Rockies up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. On the
Yeehaw.
corner at the knees for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the
Nope,
league.
ball.
And it's even up.
Wow, that's a tough
2-2.
pitch to lay off.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hilliard has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes
Yelich.
Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 in this one. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's William Contreras. Right through there for a strike. Yelich off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. Two outs.
1 ball, 2
Squirts
strikes.
away a little bit. One-two to Contreras. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Frelick after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Let's go, Milwaukee.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Outside low. Now 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bryant in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Come on, Milwaukee. Ball.
That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. And that's outside. 1-0. Inside, just missed. Next pitch is outside. That's through there for a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Take your base.
Now batting, second baseman Tyro.
So 2 down.
Estrada.
Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike at the knees. Next offering is outside. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2. Two and two.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That one misses. Ball 3.
Count is full.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one down the line. McMahon fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 10,
Sal Frelick. Up now for the Brewers. Fastball for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
On the ground, Tovar. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
2 down, bases empty. Now, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And ball
That's
1.
a ball.
The next
That's
offering
the ball,
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Nick Mears.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Sam Hilliard now at the plate, 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Ryan Hudson preparing to come on if needed. Ashby getting cranked up as well. That missed by a lot. And it's a ball and a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That misses, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-1.
You got this, Milwaukee.
Inside.
No, that missed.
And now 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Count is full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Doyle stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
The Rockies up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Let's do this, Brewers.
And that's too high.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off.
Nope. Ball.
That one's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
There's Ryan McMahon now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Doyle off of first with 2 away. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Dunn makes the grab, and that is that. The Rockies strand 1. They lead it though 6-0. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. Marquez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth also getting ready. Falling behind 2-1. Just missed.
Ball.
That one misses.
Take your bait.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Herman Marquez is done in this one. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Justin Lawrence.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So a man at first, Joseph Ortiz, up now for the Brewers.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
High in the air, out to right. Hilliard under it, brings it in. One down. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang, 1 for 2. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That missed inside, and that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Ezekiel Tovar. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And the 0-1. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The other way. Chourio snags it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 4, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
Ball.
late on that fastball.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count.
2-2. We got a full count.
Too high, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Chris Bryant now. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missing inside. Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
We got a full count.
To third might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2, 3, 4. So down the number 2 hitter, Christian Yelich. Lawrence goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Panama. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that one is in for a strike. Inside,
2-2.
almost got him. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 down. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two and 2.
On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That's way outside. And it's 3-2. And a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
the center fielder, number 5.
So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. And it's off the batter's eye. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Just
outside,
missed.
ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep in